Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Prince Singh. I am a postdoctoral researcher at Eindhoven University of Technology, the Netherlands. This presentation is over my research paper titled Modeling Complex Business Environments for Context Aware Systems. In this presentation, we are going to see how to model the context of a context aware system using simple modeling tools. The presentation has 11 slides and this video is approximately of 15 minutes. The design of context-aware systems is an important and interesting area in enterprise information systems research. A primary challenge in the design of such systems is to analyze and model the system's context. From my experience in system design, I have found that context modeling for systems is not convincingly documented in current literature. However, we do come across domain specific ways of context modeling. Precisely this point has been highlighted by previous researchers like Kaduri and Hong. Before moving further, let us first clarify what is a complex business environment. The word complexity has many interpretations, which depend on the scope and objective of the research or discussion. My understanding of complexity relevant here is business complexity at the operational business process level. Therefore, in a complex business environment, detecting and interpreting a situation is a complex problem. In simple words, in a complex business environment, it cannot be said with certainty what has happened in the context. Another thing I would like to clarify here is the meaning of current and desired scenarios. All business entities want to move to a more profitable, better, and efficient state. Further on, I will call it desired scenario and current state of a business entity as current scenario. My proposed method consists of three steps called phases. Phases consists of activities. This slide explains the first phase, motivation modeling. The goal of motivation modeling is to model all relevant business entities in the environment and their interactions. In the desired scenario, there might be new business entities, new interactions, and new value exchanges. In the paper, I recommend E3 value modeling technique to model the current and desired scenarios. However, modeling the current and desired scenarios is not enough. For instance, questions like what is the additional value provided by the context aware service? Who is the beneficiary? Who provides the new services? Prop up. Therefore, we need to connect the current and desired scenarios using the motivation model. A motivation modeling tool like Archimate or business motivation model may be used for this purpose. Having made the motivation model in the previous phase, we move on to the second phase, use case modeling. Based on the motivation model, we create a domain model of the desired scenario. A domain model consists of entities, intrinsic entities, and relational entities. After making the domain model, we can ask more concrete questions like who uses the new context aware services? When are these services used? Do these services reuse existing services? To answer these questions, we create use case diagrams. These use case diagrams are a first attempt to understand and document the situations in which the system should provide its services. In the third phase, we build upon the use case models made in the previous step and document the use case diagrams textually. These textual descriptions are the situations in which the user uses the context aware services. That is, the system provides its services. This activity will provide new entities which are then added to the domain model. The last activity of phase 3 is to use the entities from the domain model and formalize the situations of interest. Examples of formalizing the situations include situation modeling, pseudocode, or other similar modeling approaches. In this slide, I summarize the proposed method and what we saw in the previous three slides. Phase 1 motivation modeling links the current desired scenarios and the motivation to provide context aware services. It has three activities. Phase 2 consists of two activities. They are creating a domain model and based on it, use case diagrams. Phase 3 builds upon Phase 2 and documents situations of interest based on the use case diagrams. Then these situations are formalized. I would like to invite you to refer to section 4 of my research paper, where I have illustrated the use of the method. In this slide, I will give an overview of the illustration section. I applied the method in a complex business environment, and I used the case of a transport company, Janssen Transport, in the Netherlands. In the current scenario, the company has inefficient routing of its trucks, which can be improved by using contextual data. In the desired scenario, Janssen Transport uses a context-aware routing system for dynamic routing of its trucks. I used our method to model the context of Janssen Transport. Via the method, I formalized situations of interest for the context-aware routing system. Via our method, we have provided a generic method to model complex business environments. The situations of interest modeled via the method can be used in the design of context aware systems. The phases of the method map to the context processing lifecycle. However, a further detailed research is needed for a more concrete comparison. The method has two limitations also. Firstly, we designed the method based on our experience in system design and requirements engineering. In other words, we did not use a specific design methodology for constructing our method. Secondly, we did not conduct a thorough literature search to find similar methods. Nevertheless, these are interesting open themes for future research. Complex business environments pose unique challenges for the design of context aware systems. In this paper, we presented a stepwise method to model a complex business environment. Via our method, we provide a direction for investigating the context and highlight the use of investigation results in subsequent design steps. System designers will find our method useful for the design of context aware systems in complex business environments. Future researchers should apply the method in varied application domains, which would lead to further improvement of the method. Thanks for watching this presentation. Hope you found it interesting. Your comments, suggestions, and questions are welcome. You can mail me at p.m.singh@tue.nl. I'm on LinkedIn too. You can find me there by typing my name, Prince Singh. Thank you.